Have you ever dreamed of getting paid enough just to live decently, eat well, and maybe take a vacation without selling your kidney? Well, in some countries, the minimum wage isn't just enough. It's actually more than some full-time jobs elsewhere. Meanwhile, in some places, we're still deciding, dinner tonight? Instant noodles or imagination? Let's check out the top 5 countries with the highest minimum wages, TVAI style. Welcome to TVAI, the channel where we might not earn like billionaires, but we definitely talk like we own the place. Today's episode is for anyone who's ever looked at their payslip and said, "Wait, that's it." Let's dive into the countries where minimum wage sounds more like dream salary to the rest of us. 5. Ireland, around €2,200 per month. USD 2,400. Ireland, the land of green hills, Guinness, and surprisingly decent paychecks. With a minimum wage of over €2,000 a month. Even the guy serving pints at the pub can afford a decent apartment and weekend road trips. And no, we're not talking about living in the middle of nowhere. Even in cities, you can survive and thrive without needing 3 side hustles and a sugar daddy. In Ireland, you work, you earn, and you still have time for life. Imagine that. 4. Netherlands, around €2,250 per month. USD 2,460. The Netherlands, where people ride bikes, grow tulips, and pay workers well. Minimum wage here can hit over €2,000, and they don't expect you to sacrifice your soul for it. Flexible hours, fair contracts, paid vacations, and no passive-aggressive "we're a family here" nonsense. Even part-time employees get treated like actual humans. It's the kind of place where the barista earns enough to live comfortably, and not just survive off leftover muffins. 3. Germany, around €2,300 per month. USD 2,520. Germany doesn't mess around. It builds tanks, cars, and apparently, solid minimum wage policies. Over $2,500 per month as a baseline. Plus worker protection laws that would make most CEOs in other countries cry. Employees here get proper training, mandatory vacation time. And if a boss tries funny business, the law hits back harder than a bratwurst on Oktoberfest. In Germany, work is respected, and so is your time. 2. Australia, around $3,500 Australian dollars per month. USD 2,300. In Australia, they don't calculate minimum wage monthly. They do it hourly, like civilized people. That means if you flip burgers for a living, you can still afford a decent life in Sydney. Minus the spiders, of course. With strong unions, fair labor laws, and a minimum wage that grows every year. Australia proves that even casual jobs deserve real money. And yes, overtime actually means extra pay, not just extra pain. 1. Luxembourg, over €2,400 per month. USD 2,650. Luxembourg, the tiny European country with giant paychecks. This place pays more for minimum wage than some people make after promotions elsewhere. Public transport? Free. Healthcare? Excellent. Minimum wage? Enough to cover rent, food, and still have money left to judge other countries. If you speak French or German, your resume might just be your golden ticket. Because in Luxembourg, even cleaning staff earn salaries that scream. Catch flights, not feelings. What have we learned? That in some countries, being a cashier means respect, benefits, and actual money. And in others, well, let's just say we're still working on that. But hey, knowledge is the first step, right? Hit that like button. Subscribe for more global facts with local sarcasm. And comment below. If minimum wage was this high, I'd never call in sick again. See you next time on TVAI, where the wages may not be high, But the content? Always premium. Bonus thought because you stuck around. But hey, since you've made it this far, let's get real for a second. Minimum wage might be a legal number, but what it really measures is how much a country values its people. If you pay your citizens enough to live, breathe, and enjoy life, you're not just building an economy. You're building a future. Because think about it. If someone can work 8 hours a day and still can't afford basic needs, is it really called employment? Or is it just modern exploitation with extra steps? And let's be honest, not everyone's asking to get rich. Most people just want a clean place to live, food that isn't instant noodles 5 days straight, and enough left over to buy a birthday gift for their mom without checking the price tag 3 times. So next time someone says, people don't want to work anymore, maybe ask, do they not want to work? Or do they not want to be underpaid, overworked, and underappreciated? Big difference. And maybe, just maybe, we can learn a thing or two from these 5 countries. Not just how to pay people better, but how to treat workers like what they really are. The reason everything functions in the first place. So if you're watching this and thinking, wow, I need to move, you're not alone. Just remember, the grass is greener where the wage is fairer, and where your landlord doesn't eat 70% of your paycheck every month. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with us on this global salary safari. If you liked this episode, don't just dream of better wages. Share it and let the world know. Being broke shouldn't be a lifestyle. It should be a phase. This has been TVAI, your passport to perspective, and your visa to sarcasm. Catch you in the next one. And remember, if your job can't afford your life, maybe the job's the problem, not you.